This is a Libyan mostakbal from Benghazi. Welcome to the news at 4. The Speaker of the Libyan House of Representatives, Chancellor Agila Salah, hosted in his office in the city of Gubba 2 members of the Council of State, Bilqasem Kiza and Ali Boussata, in the presence of the Minister of State for Legislative Authority Affairs and the government, according to the official spokesman for Libyan House of Representatives, Mr. Abdullah Blehag. The meeting was attended by representatives of Banyan al-Marsus and a group of sheikhs and dignitaries of Misrata. The National Reconciliation File, with an emphasis on renouncing division and working on the unity of Libyan ranks, was discussed. On Monday, the delegation of the Egyptian Parliament, headed by Dr. Hanafi Jbali and his accompanying delegation, concluded its official visit to the headquarters of the Libyan House of Representatives, where Chancellor Agila Salah bid farewell to them at Benina International Airport, accompanied by the First Deputy, Fawzi Anwari, and the heads of the permanent committees and the chief of the Libyan House of Representatives cabinet. The Speaker of the Libyan House of Representatives, Chancellor Agila Salah, said the visit of Egyptian Parliament's Speaker, Chancellor Hanafi Jbali, and his accompanying delegation to the city of Benghazi, it confirms the depth of relations between the two countries and that Cairo will not abandon Libyan people on their path towards achieving stability. The Libyan House of Representatives, its presidency and its members mourned MB for Benghazi constituency, Ibrahim Meisha, who passed away on Saturday. The Libyan House of Representatives stated through its official website a statement of obituary asking God Almighty, may the deceased be filled with abundance of His mercy and inspire his family with the beautiful patience and solace. The member of the Libyan House of Representatives, Khalifa Daghari, met with the mayor of Jabal Akhdar municipality at the municipality's headquarters in the presence of a representative of a municipal council and a number of interested parties, activists, and athletes. The meeting reviewed the delivery of a site in Genoa plan in the Georgia region to establish a grassy stadium of 11 hectares with a capacity of 3,000 spectators under the direct supervision of projects of the Ministry of Sports and in coordination with the Projects Department and the municipality's Urban Planning Office. The members of the Libyan House of Representatives, Issa Al-Arabi, Yusuf Laguri, and Aisha Tabalkik, visited on Saturday the opening of the Development Conference 2023-2025 related to the Master Plan for the city of Benghazi. Participated in the conference the Deputy Prime Minister Ali Al-Qatrani and the Secretary of Interior Ministry Faraj Gaim, Head of the Internal Security Agency Usama Adrisi, Director of Benghazi Security Major General Nouria Sadi, Mayor of the municipality Sagar Bijwari, officials in service and urban sector, and the Director of United Nations Development Programme. The Libyan House of Representatives held an official session on Monday, headed by the Speaker of the Libyan House of Representatives, Chancellor Agila Salah, in the presence of his Egyptian counterpart, Hanafi Jbali, at the official headquarters of the Libyan House of Representatives in the city of Benghazi. During the session, Chancellor Agila Salah welcomed to his Egyptian counterpart, Hanafi Jbali, praising the role of historical and fraternal relations between Libyan and Egyptian peoples. The Libyan House of Representatives, its presidency and members mourned the head of a founding body for a drafting constitution, who passed away because of an illness, according to the statement of Libyan House of Representatives, which was published by the official spokesman for Libyan House of Representatives on Monday. The Libyan House of Representatives offered the family of deceased its deepest condolences and sincere heartfelt sympathy, asking God Almighty to accept him with the abundance of His mercy and inspire his family and relatives with beautiful patience and solace. The member of the Libyan House of Representatives representing the city of Benghazi, Asma Bil'Auda, said that the visit of Egyptian Parliament to the Libyan House of Representatives is a positive step. The aftermath will be positive as a matter of cooperation between the two countries and the exchange of experiences in various fields in accordance with the specific legislation, adding that the Speaker of Egyptian Parliament received the reports of 6+6 committee, which will be discussed after Eid al-Adha in a session of the HOR. The France's deputy delegate to Security Council appreciated efforts of Electoral Laws Preparation Committee 6+6 and the states of Egypt and Morocco to support efforts leading to completion of elections in Libya. As she said during her speech in a Security Council session, the work of the 6+6 committee over the past few months, an important step towards holding simultaneous presidential and legislative elections, calling for moving forward on this basis and Libyan parties to facilitate issuance of electoral laws in this track. The General Command of Libyan Arab Armed Forces announces support for all talks and rapprochement that would end the state of political division, stressing that what the 6+6 committee did is the first important step that paves the way for holding presidential and parliamentary elections. The General Commander of Libyan Arab Armed Forces, Field Marshal Khalifa Haftar, was briefed on the plan for explanation and development, expansion and development of the city of Benghazi during his meeting in his office at the headquarters of the General Command. The mayor of the municipality and consulting engineering team of a Greek company lead. In a statement, the government announced its welcome to outcomes of 6+6 committee meetings, which lasted for more than 2 weeks in the Moroccan city of Bosnica in sisterly Kingdom of Morocco, explaining that it will end long-standing differences and divisions. On Saturday, the 5+5 Joint Military Commission concluded in the Tunisian capital its meeting with the ceasefire monitoring team of United Nations Support Mission Libya. The mission reported through its official website page that the meetings of the Committee on the Observer Group it lasted for 2 days and dealt with ways to proceed with the implementation of ceasefire monitoring mechanism. The mission said the meeting focused on measures related to removal of mercenaries, foreign forces, and foreign fighters. In the city of Benghazi, the Undersecretary of Interior Ministry Faraj Gaima reviewed with the Director of Tطيبق Security, Major General Sami Adrisa, the security situation in the city and efforts of security services to implement deterrent measures against criminals and outlaws. The first batch of pilgrims to the Holy Land in Eastern region was departed from Benin International Airport, while the head of services and movement unit at Africa Airways stated this flight will arrive at Jeddah Airport in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia as part of 5 scheduled flights, indicating that the number of passengers for each flight is 245 pilgrims. The government's Minister of Defense, Ahmed Homa, held consultations with the Minister of Interior, Major General Issam Bazariba, regarding security and defense during a meeting that brought them together in the city of Benghazi to discuss the latest developments in the city. The government's Minister of Interior, Major General Sam Bouzeriba, issued a decision to grant a lump sum financial reward of 1,000 Libyan dinars to 23 retired members of the police force, in addition to issuing another decision granting them the Medal of the Merit of Duty. This came in recognition of efforts they made throughout their work in serving the country and citizens. The chairman of the High National Elections Commission, Mr. Ahmed Sayah, reviewed the latest developments in preparing for elections in the country. During his meeting in Tripoli, German ambassador to Libya, the meeting discussed developments of electoral process, the Commission's preparations, and the level of its readiness to implement it, the support and expertise that can be provided in field of managing and implementing elections. The Jafra Security Directorate witnessed a handover and reception ceremony between the former and current Security Director and implementation of the decision of Interior Minister Major General Issam Bouzeriba regarding the assignment of Major General Tawfiq Hussein with the duties of Director of Jafra Security Directorate. The Committee for Inspection and Evaluation of Stores of Medicines and Medical Equipment at the Ministry of Health conducted a field visit to Al-Hawari General Hospital to check about ways to restore and store medicines and medical equipment in correct ways. The Prime Minister designate Osama Hamad, accompanied by his deputy Ali Al-Qatrani, was briefed on the work of progress and the Customs Administration. During his meeting with the Director General of Customs Administration, Major General Adel Al-Awabi, at the headquarters of the Presidency of Council of Ministers in the city of Benghazi. The Deputy Prime Minister Ali Al-Qatrani supervised the signing of two memorandums of understanding to implement renewable energy projects in Libya in coordination with the Chinese company Power China and the French company Evage, and the presence of Chairman of the Energy and Natural Resources Committee, Libyan House of Representatives Isa Al-Arabi, and the Chairman of Foreign Affairs and the International Cooperation Committee, Libyan House of Representatives Yusuf Al-Agouri, a number of government ministers and officials in the relevant authorities. The National Security Advisor Ibrahim Bushnaf explained that his proposal regarding moving constitutional track didn't include any disputes to postponing elections, stressing that the proposal doesn't contradict the work of 6+6 committee and that it's about what the committee agreed about. And now we come to the last statement where the chairman of High National Elections Commission, Mr. Ahmed Sayah, reviewed with a special representative of the Secretary General of United Nations for a support mission in Libya, Abdullah Bathiri, a number of issues related to the electoral issue and the latest developments in the course of electoral process. And now we come to the end of our events of the week. See you next week.